Hi, Michaela Harris here. I just want to take just a minute today to show you where you're leaving money on the table. Ultimately, this video is just informational, and I want to show you kind of what you could be doing to get more clients online. And this is going to be without the use of Angie's List, Home Advisor, advertising. I just want to show you some things that you could be doing and kind of where you're leaving money at on the table, where you're leaving all these potential clients at. So let's get started. So first off, I look at your website. I love it. I think it looks very nice, very clean. I think it looks great. One thing to note is that when Google is crawling a website and reading it, it wants to see 1,500 words of good relevant content. And what you can do is your location pages, all of these 6 locations down here that link to their own pages, you can treat them as mini home pages that link back to your Google business profile, which you are already doing, however, not the 1,500 words of content. The reason why that's important is Google algorithms look for certain things. They're going to look for that strong content. They're going to look for keywords in that content and keywords behind images, meaning any image I come in here and click Save As needs to have a keyword behind it. If it doesn't have a keyword behind it, this is what Google's reading instead of, saying, oh, well, that's not really relevant to what this person's searching, versus if there was a keyword there, it'd be like, oh, hey, there's another reason why this website should be ranked. Super important. So I do love the website, but I also do think that if given some extra content, it would help it rank a lot more. Now, I will say your overall homepage is bringing in a decent amount of traffic, which sounds good. However, where you have that room for growth is this right here. So I'm just going to take 2 cities just for the sake of not wanting this to be a 30-minute video. I'm going to take 2 of your 6 cities, take the one closest to me and your corporate office. And I'll take Huntsville and Memphis. And what I'm going to show you is kind of where you're missing out on a lot of opportunity in each one of these cities. So if I was to search your company, I do see you have the Google Business Profile, and when you click on this website here, it takes you to your Huntsville back page. This is where I said treating those pages as if they were mini home pages is important, meaning 1,500 words of content with relevant keywords for what people are going to be searching for. And the reason why that's important is we don't see 1,500 words of content here. However, it does look very nice and very clean. I just think you have a potential to add more content and add more photos. And I understand that 1,500 words sounds like a lot to a lot of people. However, you can break it up and it's not going to look too wordy. What I'm going to do is take your website and compare it to your top competitor for Huntsville. So if I search for a concrete contractor in Huntsville, just basic search term, it gets a lot of volume. I don't see you ranking in the top 3 of the maps, and I also don't see you in the organic section. This is super important because most people are never going to click more businesses, so you want to be in the top 3. So this means optimizing that Google profile, getting more citations, adding more photos, getting more reviews. That's super important. That's what's going to drive you to the top. You want to do whatever your top guys are, and then do it a little bit better. So you want more citations than them, more photos than them, more reviews, all sorts of things. And the reason why you want to be on this first page down here is because 9 out of 10 people are never going to make it to that second page. You want to be in the number 1 spot because being in that number 1 spot means you're going to get a certain percentage of the people looking for that term. A certain percentage of them are going to click on the first URL. Once you get past that first URL, it's going to decline dramatically. So why this is important is if we take a look at Huntsville specifically, we look at your Huntsville back page where your Google Business Profile is leading, and this is the one that you want to rank for Huntsville. You're getting 15 people as organic traffic. That's 15 people hitting your website every single month. 15 clients. What's your top competitors getting? 248. 248 people interacting with their website in some way or another. If you even closed half of those deals, that's 124 new clients, new revenue, all sorts of potential for growth. And this is just in Huntsville alone. So, and that's just for one keyword. You could do this for all sorts of different keywords that are relevant to what you do. And you could take all your top competitors, look at what traffic they're generating by being ranked the way they are. And this is all potential growth for your company. That's what's important to know. And it's not impossible to beat them out because they're not all doing 1,500 words of content on the homepage. Not all marketing teams understand what Google algorithms look for. A lot of teams understand how to build a website, but not in a way that Google's going to like it and want to rank it. That's what's important to know. You're leaving all this traffic on the table in Huntsville simply because your back page isn't ranking. Actually, any of your pages aren't ranking, but not having that back page rank will get you a ton more customers. Now, I want to show you this for one more city too, for Memphis. Just to drive it home, I want you to see that just in these 2 random cities that I picked, I did not go through and look at every city. I want you to know I just picked 2 random cities and I want you to see the difference. So if I was to look you up for Memphis, again, you click website here on your Google business profile and it takes you to your Memphis page. Again, on your Memphis page, we don't see 1,500 to 2,000 words of relevant content. And I don't see a lot of exact keywords on here. So there is potential for growth in that way on your website. But also, if I look up for concrete contractors in Memphis, I don't see you in the maps and I don't see you in the organic section. So let's take your top competitor and compare. What your back page, your Memphis page is getting right now is 3 visits a month. What your top competitor's page is getting 113. So that's 110 extra potential customers that you're missing out on just by not being ranked in Memphis. And this can be true for all of these cities that are on your website. Knowing how to rank them in that area is important. You've already done one great first step of creating a GMB for each location, and you have a different page for each location. The next step is going to be taking that, ranking each page for the location it's in, beating out your competitors, and capitalizing on all of this potential growth. All of this potential traffic. You got 110 extra here, and you've got about 233 extra potential clients here. This is what's important. This is what's going to help drive your business into the future, make it grow. And I do think you want to grow, otherwise you wouldn't be advertising or paying for listings or things like that. I do think your company wants to grow. And that is great and wonderful. And one day, if you choose to go down this path, you may have to hire more clients. You're going to grow. Period. If you do what I'm recommending, you will grow. There is no doubt about it. So ultimately, I hope this video was valuable. I apologize for taking a full 8 minutes. I just wanted to show you your potential. If you have any questions or you're ready to move forward and get some of this stuff done and you're ready to grow, then great, reach out to me. If not, then I'm always here to answer any other questions you have. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I really do appreciate it.